Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, Sanjian Tarot. I will be doing a general reading for the Pisces collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. The decks I will be using are Dark Mansion Tarot. One is going to be the first edition, which is the blue back, and the fourth edition, which is the brown back. Alright, so let's begin. Guardian angels, ancestors, spirits, universe, I humbly request your assistance in this general reading for the Pisces collective. What messages does the Pisces collective need to know for their greatest good and their highest selves? What messages do you have for the Pisces collective, whether it's brand new messages that they need to know right now, or a confirmation of what they already do know? Guardian angels, ancestors, spirits, universe, what messages does the Pisces collective need to know right now? What messages do you have for the Pisces collective? Messages for Pisces. Okay. Oh, High Priestess as your first card. Eight of Swords. Ooh, Hermit. Ooh, and the Empress right under the High Priestess. Oh my. Six of Wands. Three of Cups. Okay, we have the Six of Cups and then Judgment. Five of Cups, the bottom of the deck, Page of Wands, and the Knight of Wands. Okay. Knight of Pentacles there at the bottom. I'm just making sure everything is within view of you guys. Okay, I could bring this down a bit. Okay, sorry about that. New camera. Thanks for being patient with me. All right. So let's start clarifying. Okay, yeah, these are glossy. Fourth edition is glossy and the first edition is matte. I want to see if I could shuffle these. What is it like? Alright. Guardian angels, ancestors, spirits, universe, please clarify the High Priestess. What can you tell me about the High Priestess? Okay. What are the chances? Oh my God. Whew. Two of Cups. Interesting. Why would the Devil be at the bottom? Pisces, in your past, I'm getting that like you are in your element. You were kind of quiet about it too. I mean, you look happy. You look happy here, being in your element, and you were, I guess you seem kind of smug at the same time with dual High Priestess. You were, you kept it within yourself, and you were just happy in your element. It's as if you were, like you were in love with yourself. You loved yourself. I think at one point in the past you've learned to love yourself. So this Two of Cups may be with yourself, not with another person. And you were happy. Like you, look, I mean, you felt like the Empress. I guess in a way that may have seemed selfish. You had the Devil here showing up. So maybe you had a hint of selfishness along with loving yourself more. Or somebody else noticed. Pretty angels, ancestors, spirits, universe. Why is the Eight of Swords here for Pisces? Please clarify the Eight of Swords. Oh. Wow. With the Five of Swords. Yeah, I don't like this. I don't know if this situation is related to you, like, finally loving yourself more, Pisces. And whatever happened, everything just seemed to have come to a stop. Everything came to a stop and it just trapped you. Yeah, something happened. Five of Swords at the bottom. With Five of Pentacles too. There's the King of Wands again. Oh. Pisces, it's... yeah. Probably some kind of negative event happened to you in the past that left you incredibly trapped. Maybe feeling deceived, maybe feeling bullied and left out. Sorry, Pisces. Guardian angels, ancestors, spirits, universe. Why is the Hermit here for Pisces? Ooh, the Star. Okay. Ooh, Eight of Wands and Temperance. With the Queen of Wands at the bottom. Okay. Oh. I think whatever Tower moment you went through, Pisces, eventually the situation got a little bit better for you. like everything balanced out. You got good news that led to something good, something you hoped would happen, happened. I'm not sure if it was like all that you hoped for, that you got your entire wish granted, maybe only parts of it, just at least enough to balance out what you were experiencing that had you withdrawn a little bit. It seems like whatever it is, things got better eventually. Yeah, so things were good, then things get bad, and then things got, I guess in a way, better. Maybe not as good as it was before, but it's just better. You know, with the Queen of Wands, the Seven of Cups, okay. Yeah, I think you're also juggling some options that you have in front of you. There's something you want to do, too. Were you able to do it, Pisces? Guardian angels, ancestors, spirits, universe. Why is the Empress here for Pisces? Why is the Empress here for Pisces? Three of Cups. Ooh, something to celebrate? Oops. Okay. Oh. Page of Pentacles with the Five of Wands. Ooh, and the Ace of Swords here at the bottom. I wonder if you've been receiving a gift. I think you had some personal issues accepting the gifts. Like inner conflict within yourself about the gift. At the same time, you seem to be opening up a little bit more. Have you been reaching out to other people? Maybe socializing with one or two other people. This is probably to get out of some inner conflict you were dealing with. Yeah, and at the same time, still nurturing yourself. What did you find out, though, with the Ace of Swords? Oh my, Queen of Wands, there she is again. You're onto something for yourself. A project, an idea, something you want for yourself. Oh, Pisces. Guardian angels, ancestors. Okay. Seven of Cups and the Knight of Swords. What else can you tell me? Guardian angels, ancestors, spirits, universe. I think it's the Six of Wands, about the Six of Wands. Queen of Wands, there she is. Ooh, the Eight of Cups. I think you feel rushed, Pisces, rushed to make a decision out of something. It's like hurry up and choose out of the options you've had, or maybe what you want to prioritize as the Queen of Wands. So you're prioritizing something, but you feel rushed, or you want to hurry because of how well something's been going. I think you want to keep it that way. And you can't linger on whatever it is you want to do or you have planned. So you're trying to make a decision. You're trying to plan things, get something moving for yourself. Whatever idea or plan you had, you're trying to, I guess, I don't want to say invoke the energy of the Queen of Wands. Trying to take in that energy of the Queen of Wands to get things moving on what you want. And it's something that requires less emotional thinking, probably more logical thinking at this point. Yeah, look at that. Knight of Pentacles, the slowest knight compared to the Knight of Swords, the fastest knight. Yeah, it's a little bit of a hurry up, trying to get you out of this, like that Knight of Pentacles energy. Guardian angels, ancestor spirits, universe. Why is the Three of Cups here for Pisces? Knight of Wands. Ace of Wands. The Emperor. Five of Cups. Oh, and I got the Four of Wands out here too. I didn't realize. Okay, there's something you want to do. Did you want to do it with your Emperor? Or are you the Emperor? What did I say this was? Eight of Pentacles. Alright. I think there's something you want to work with somebody, with your Emperor. Three of Cups. Something you want to do, and you want your Emperor to be there. Yeah. Four of Wands, Three of Cups. Something you want to do together. Yeah, you have this desire to do something with your Emperor. I think the problem is you might be by yourself in the end, working alone. See, Eight of Pentacles here, you're by yourself. Five of Cups, you're by yourself. As much as you want to share something with your Emperor, I think there's a realization that it may not, so it's probably just a wish, a desire, that you have in your heart that you want to do, that you want to do with your Emperor, but I think in the reality it might not happen with your Emperor, and you may be by yourself. Guardian angels, ancestors, spirits, universe. Why is the Six of Cups here for Pisces? Why is the Six of Cups? Ooh, Eight of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles. Eight of Cups, and the Queen of Swords with the Fool at the bottom. This seems like moving on energy, like moving away from your past and finding the drive, I think, to go into the new, doing the work. Yeah, walking away from the past, from maybe the emotional part of the past, to take in the energy of the Queen of Swords and King of Pentacles. Yeah, you want to move on, Pisces. You really want to move on to the point where you're just gonna walk off that cliff. Away from an old commitment and into a new one. Wow. Wow, Pisces. Guardian angels, ancestors, spirits, universe. Why is Judgment here for Pisces? Please clarify the Judgment card for Pisces. The Lovers. Ten of Wands. I think I might know where this is going. The Chariot. Okay. With Four of Cups at the bottom. Alright, yeah. Oh, and the two. How many cards came out? The Chariot. Another Judgment. Good Lord. You're getting called to make a choice. You're juggling a choice. You're juggling choices. It's about time to drop these burdens and move. Like move. You're being called. Someone is calling to you and trying to lead you. But to where? Yeah, they're calling on you to drop your burdens that's been weighing you down. Drop the burdens, make your choice, and move towards that choice. Like, to hell with anything else. Yeah. Seven of Wands. Wow. How extreme. Guardian angels, ancestors, spirits, universe. Why is the Five of Cups here for Pisces? Queen of Cups. A Five of Cups again. What's with these bubbling up on the... Six of Wands. Something is still bothering you, clearly. Something is giving you feelings of remorse and regret. It seems that you know what you want, you're in full control of your emotions, and yet at the same time, whatever it is that you left behind, whatever it is you left behind, you feel remorseful or regretful about it. You won't tell anyone though. You're gonna keep it to yourself. It's like the good is that you'll move on, but the bad is the feeling that you get from it. Oh. Yeah, you'll get something. Just at the bit of a price, small price, just a little bit feeling of regret and remorse for leaving what it is that you left behind. Interesting. All right. Okay. Pisces, what you don't see yet. So let's see what the universe has, what you need to know. Guardian angels, ancestors, spirits, universe. What does Pisces need to know? Why is the Page of Swords here? And Wands? Why is the Page of Wands here for Pisces? The Devil. And the Sun? And Justice. Oh, Major Arcana? With the Magician. I want to say justice is served in a good way. God, so much Major Arcana here. Look at that, the Magician and Death. So much. think what you don't know is what you'll be able to conquer, Pisces. You manifested a transformation despite something or someone stopping you or trying to stop you from doing what you want. An idea, a desire, a passion. And it looks like justice comes for you. Wow. Guardian angels, ancestors, spirits, universe. Why is the Knight of Wands here for Pisces? Why is the Knight of Wands here for Pisces? Queen of Cups. The Hierophant. And the Six of Wands. Something good comes for you. A new commitment. And at the same time, you stay in control of your emotions. Not just that you stay in control, but you still retain some love for someone. Love for you, maybe? I want to say that you move away from whoever this Knight of Wands is. It might be related to maybe someone you have a commitment with. I want to say you move away and commit to yourself. Yeah, that's what I'm getting, that you want to make a new commitment for yourself. You want to reach that goal with yourself. And in doing so, you move away from this Knight of Wands. See the Chariot, the Hermit. Wow. All right, Pisces. That's the end of your reading. And thank you for staying until the end. Since this is a general reading, there's a good chance that some of the messages you've heard will not resonate with you. So please keep that in mind. See you in the next reading.